Hollywood in turmoil. Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson. The secret is no longer a secret. For many years, Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson have always been one of the most curious couples in Hollywood. They were the souls of the 50 Shades series, where they transformed into Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele, two characters with a relationship that was both gentle and visual. But what made the audience unable to take their eyes off was not just the hot scenes, but the surprisingly real connection between the two, something that many people thought could not be just acting. And now, after nearly a decade of silence, Hollywood is really shocked when the first news leaked. Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson have maintained a secret relationship for the past 8 years. A love that is both beautiful, complicated, and full of contradictions. Starting with the looks on the set, in 2013, when Jamie Dornan was chosen to replace Charlie Hunnam to play the male lead in 50 Shades of Grey, everything changed second. Dakota Johnson was just a young actress, daughter of Melanie Griffith, but she had a natural and delicate look that made Jamie unable to take her eyes off. In the early days of filming, both admitted that transforming into the character was a big mental challenge. They had to learn to trust each other, rely on each other to be able to express intimate and emotional scenes without going beyond the limit. And it was in that process that an invisible bond was formed, something that they themselves did not expect would go so far. A love that was beyond suffering. Jamie was then married to singer Amelia Warner, a private woman who always stayed away from the media. Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson was a symbol of freedom. The two came from two different worlds, but found in each other a unique sense of rhythm. Insiders say their relationship was not a noisy affair, but a quiet connection, more than friendship but less than public love. Both chose to be quiet, everything kept in a gray area, where they could be themselves, not judged by fame or the spotlight. Dakota knows me better than anyone on set, Jamie once said in an interview. She makes me feel safe when I have to do the most private things in front of the camera. 8 years of secrecy and every moment is surprisingly disclosed. According to recent revelations, Jamie and Dakota still maintain contact after the series ends. They meet at private events, participate in music and art projects together, and even share quiet moments in their personal lives. Last October, the two were spotted having dinner at a small restaurant in Los Angeles. No crew, no bodyguards. What surprised everyone was the way they looked at each other, soft, intimate, and too real to be former co-stars. A week later, Dakota suddenly posted a black and white photo on Instagram, in which she held hands with a man. The tattoo and hand style were said to be Jamie Dornan's. The community exploded. Fans called it clear confirmation of the relationship they had been waiting for years. When the secret is no longer a secret, Hollywood was shaken not only by this news, but by the story behind it, a relationship that exists between the glory and the reality of everyday life. Between the pressure of marriage and the desire to live true to emotions. Although no one has spoken in common, the media believes that both Jamie and Dakota have gone through many wounds to reach this point, when they can comfortably admit what was left during the time of trying to hide. Maybe this is not a fairy tale, happy ending, but a real story, about two souls who have collided, lost their way, but cannot forget each other. And when the secret is no longer a secret, Hollywood once again realizes, behind every role, every light, there are always real emotions. Vibrations that no script can write.